Hey guys, Ryan King here, and I'm the keyboard instructor for worshipartistry.com. In today's YouTube lesson, we're going to take a look at the song Come Alive featuring Daigle off of Centric Worship's album Come Alive. And specifically, we're going to look at the verse. Now, we're only going to look at the verse, so if you want to see the entire lesson, you need to click the link and head over to Worship Artistry, where you can sign up for an account for less than $10 a month, and it's totally worth it. But just in case you want to check out a YouTube video, this is for you. Since this song is a little bit more acoustic in nature, that's going to free us up to kind of interpret what we play a little more loosely than having to play exactly this or that for the verse and the chorus. And so if you wanted to just play quarter notes to help drive it forward, you can do that. If you want to do eighths, you can do that. The intro is just the first 4 bars of the verse, and all of the verses are practically identical, especially from a chord perspective. But because there is some freedom to kind of interpret it like you want to, you can add in a few passing tones here and there just to kind of give it some new character. Now, the first verse basically has 2 halves to it, and then the second verse is only the first half of that first verse. The first half of that first verse is going to be our foundation for what we play, and then when you repeat it or do the second half of that first verse, you can feel free to add in a couple of passing tones. And then when you go to the second verse, you can definitely add a few more things here and there. The foundation for that first verse looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. Not too difficult. Our chords are fairly easy, and all we're doing is a 16th note arpeggio in our right hand. So in our right hand on A minor, we'll start off on our A minor chord, and we're going 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. We move up to G and E on beat 4. Then we come down to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice we move down to the G. 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Next is D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, back to F. 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4, and off. Now that's the basic foundation of what we play, and if that's enough for you as far as, being comfortable with it, then I'd say just stick to that. But if you want to step outside of just that foundation and add in a few other notes here and there, you'll hear that in the actual recording, and you'll see that in the music video as I play. Sometimes I'll add in that second of a chord, I might move up to the fourth of a chord, and if you did, it could look something like this. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. So there you can see that I'm still doing the 16th note pattern, but I'm just changing some of these notes up here and there. What I played right there was actually what we play for the second verse. The second half of the first verse is kind of a combination of that too, and so you can kind of feel free to add in certain notes here and there, just kind of how you feel comfortable with it. Again, all the verses are identical as far as the chords are concerned. Just continue to do that 16th note pattern, and you'll be good to go. Again, the intro is just the first 4 bars of the verse. You do that twice, and then you go into the verse. Now make sure you take a look at your sheet music down below, work through the loop video a few times, and let's move on to the next part of the lesson.